can hear you.
Hi! Welcome to the Welcome In Neverland One Shot. I'm Lydia. I will be your DM. My social media is Gothic Fairy on TikTok and also on Twitter. I don't know. And here are our other players. Please introduce yourselves and your social medias.
Everyone don't go at once.
Okay!
Who's gonna go first?
I get to pick on the class. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Sarah. I go by Sarah's Coffee everywhere. It's all the same these days. And I'm super excited to be here.
Weston, now you.
My turn. I am Weston, also known as Arcane Anthems. I write free RPG music for the entire community to use in your public games and other things that you might make. I'm Arcane Anthems everywhere, and yeah, I'll be playing in this game tonight.
Matt.
Hello, my name's Matt, or Captain Krail on pretty much everything. I am a streamy boy normally. I stream Monday to Thursdays at 6 p.m. GMT. And I've just started Dragon Age, and it's like the best shit, dude. I'm obsessed with it. So if you want to go see me freak out about sexy boys in Dragon Age, please do come along.
Okay. Momo.
Hello, my name is Momo. I'm Momo_O'Brien pretty much everywhere. I make content about immersive experiences all over the world. Beyond that, I am Dawdle in the Realms Apart podcast and Nothing from the My Pride series on YouTube.
Okay, and now I'm gonna quick pass it over to Josh.
Hi there, guys. It's the disembodied voice of Josh. I do have some announcements for you all, but first, I gotta step away, so I'm actually gonna have my friend just step forward and take over this for me, okay, guys? So go ahead and take it away.
Yes, thank you, Governor. I appreciate this opportunity much. Now, first off, we have schedule, you see. December 14th. That's tomorrow is our last show of the month, my friends, and it is Highlight Heroes featuring the amazing Captain Krail. Handsome man right here, he is, yes? Following that, we go on a 2-week break from December 18th to December 28th, we do. Now, on to our sponsors. Our first sponsor is Skull Splitter Dice. Skull Splitter Dice, you see? Well, they not only sponsor our wonderful channel, yes, but they also sponsor our giveaway. And our giveaway, friends, you know, it is today. At the break, you may enter your last chance for the month by putting an exclamation point win. If you are a follower, you get 1 entry. I can't do this anymore. If you are a follower, you get 1 entry. If you are a subscriber, you get 2, my friends. And make sure that if you're going to become a subscriber to the channel, you do it before you submit your entry to the giveaway. Unfortunately, if you become a subscriber afterwards, it still counts as 1 entry for the month, okay? But we are going to be doing that drawing right after the break here, picking a winner for the month. And guys, the winner gets a giant skull mug filled with approximately 100 dice. Last time it was exactly 100 dice, so can confirm. Pretty accurate most of the time. So very, very cool, very, very fun. Our second sponsor is Gooey Cube, the fantastic company that makes D&D 5e supplemental material for game masters to add to their games. They have a whole world for you guys available, and they have an amazing Kickstarter going now. It is at $120,000 funded. They are so close to that $130,000 mark. Guys, go check it out if you want some really cool content. Sarah has DM'd it and gave it a rave review, and whatever Sarah says is truth, can confirm. So,
Yes.
Yeah. Very much appreciate those guys. Love the folks at Gooey Cube. Lastly, guys, do you know what Lydia did when she brought this whole thing over to me? She said, we want to do this for a really cool charity. So this month's charity was brought to us by the amazing Lydia, who is then DMing this wonderful Neverland one-shot. And this month's charity is, my friends, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. St. Jude is leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Guys, please consider going and making a donation to St. Jude. Judes. We would love you for it. Lydia has done so much work putting this all together and bringing this awesome cast to us, and it would mean the world to everybody here if you made a donation. Back to you, Lydia.
Cool. We're gonna get into the game now. I guess you'd say module? I don't know. I'm using this book, Neverland, by Andrew Kolb, just for anyone who's interested in it. We begin in the home underground of Peter Pan. All the Lost Boys and Peter are at work. There's sort of an event that's going to take place the next day. They're going to play a game. It's called Holiday, and it's customary to have it happen on December 31st, but it'll have to do on the 32nd, of course. So Peter is in charge, and he is standing, well, not exactly standing. He's standing on air, but he's observing and making sure everything is going according to plan. He's in the main chamber, where all of you are as well, helping put together decorations and put everything up. They're getting something that kind of looks like mistletoe. Looks like some of the Lost Boys are bringing over a palm tree. We'll get that figured out. And of course, several ornaments and such are going up around the walls. Now, no one's quite sure how to play Holiday, but of course, you will figure that out later. That's not exactly a right now thing. So what are you guys doing around to help decorate? I'll start with Weston. You can also introduce your character with this.
Well, Walter is probably the tallest of the bunch, I would imagine. He's just probably 13, looks 13 or 14 years old. Long hair in the front, kind of a gray-blue tone to it. A very serious expression on this lad's face. Walter, I think that I would be probably helping with putting the things up higher, because I'm much taller than most other people. Maybe setting up some streamers and things like that where others maybe can't reach. Perhaps there are multiple children stacked on top of each other trying to reach certain heights, and I'll hold them steady as they do so. I want to make sure that everyone is safe, but also having a good time.
Excellent. Very mature of you. Sarah, what about your character?
So in the corner of this hideout, you see a little boy that looks to be about 7 or 8 years old, just with this huge mop of blonde hair. And what he is currently doing, he has armor that looks like it's just like pieces of wood and metal that he's cobbled together. And he has a stick with just a stone cobbled on top of it next to him, and he's sat kind of splayed on the ground, just wrapping rocks and other like little bits and bobs. He doesn't know why, but Peter told him to do it, so he's doing it.
And then Matt and Momo, I assume you two are like next to each other doing something.
You go first, my love.
So I imagine that Kristoff is outside. I would love to go for physical descriptions, but instead I'm going to go for a kind of an emotional one. Imagine a sticky little boy. A sticky little boy, and around him are the buzzing of a lot of different bees as he eats raw honeycomb. Peter has tasked him with a mission, but he is essentially, thank you very much for that noise, is essentially ignoring it and talking to a small fairy by his side, like, right, basically, I'm thinking what we do is we gotta do this little thing, and then we can run and we can go home, right? Back to Blighty, back to old London town. It's just what I'm saying is what I think we should do.
So gathering back together. I really hope my family didn't hear that, but I know.
I hope they did.
So Peter, I hope Kristoff comes down then with that. Is calling all the Lost Boys together. All right, Lost Boys. Now's the time to get our plans. Now, everyone knows that Holiday is, of course, a battle game. Now, we have our loot. Now, we need the pirates' loot as well. Of course, they gotta try and take our loot as well, but we gotta defend and attack. So let's go make sure we have our loot. So then, a few of the Lost Boys, and I assume, like, you guys kind of move along as well, just because you don't really know what to do. And you move back farther into the home underground. There's sort of a few tunnels branching off, but you guys know the way. You go through the S-shaped tunnel, through the, and you come into the treasure room. And as you enter, you kind of feel something a little off. You're not quite sure what, but it seems like Peter kind of senses it as well. He looks around, and then he looks back. And when he looks back, and everyone of course looks back with him, you notice that down the tunnel, it's filled with fog. And you start rushing back down the tunnel, and you come back into the center area where everyone was decorating, and it's filled with fog, and you can see shadows moving about, but you're not sure who's who or what's what. You see 3 or 4. You don't know if they're Lost Boys or maybe if they're someone else, but they're moving about. Anything anyone wants to do?
Can I say my tiny fairy starts reacting to the fog like a bee getting smoked, and it's just wait, I'm
Yeah.
Timothy takes his little mace and slaps it into the ground, and light bursts out from it to try to dissipate the fog.
It doesn't dissipate, but you do shoot kind of a beam through it, and it does light up someone's face, and it looks like it's just Toodles, and it goes, and he falls back into the fog, kind of disoriented. It's okay.
Where did all this fog come from? It doesn't seem right, does it? Peter?
I don't know. It must be those blasted, darned pirates. I don't know. They're after the treasure. And he darts back down the tunnel, which is still fog-filled. He does run into a wall, F. But he does drift back down the tunnel. He kind of leaves your sights.
Well, Plum, there goes Peter, off on another big adventure and putting us right into danger.
Well,
Timothy's gonna look over as you say that and be like, "Yeah, Peter's the best. Let's go."
You all run ahead. I'm gonna stay here just to make sure that nothing comes behind us.
All right. So as you go down the tunnel, you see that the treasure room is not exactly barren, but there is definitely a large chunk of things that is missing. From around the back wall, it looks like. You didn't quite get a look at what was there before, but it looked like some older stuff. The treasure room isn't exactly filled with fog anymore. It's very low to the ground now. It looks like it's dissipating, same as in the tunnels. And as you watch, it sort of starts moving out of the tunnels and out of the treasure room as well. And Peter's watching this as well. And so he rushes back down the tunnel, back into the main room. And Walter probably noticed this as well, of how because you are in the back of the room, so you notice that there's sort of a wall, like a wave going down of the fog. And as the room dissipates, you see that all the Lost Boys have been fighting each other, thinking that this has been different people.
They're pulling each other's hair and
Yeah.
So the fog hasn't fully dissipated yet?
It hasn't fully dissipated, but if there's any, it's just low to the ground now.
Is it too late for me to fly and try and like trace to where the fog was coming from?
You
Do a
can
little
try, yeah.
reconnaissance.
Yeah, you can roll probably perception.
You don't want to do stealth because I don't want to do spirit of stealth.
First roll of the night.
Huh.
Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I have wait, what? Hold on 1 second. I forgot. I have this button where it's like I can just roll automatically, but we're gonna do that and then open this and then hopefully this will work.
If
Maybe
you
it
roll
won't.
on D&D
I
Beyond,
have
it
to
should
get-
use its dice.
It
Its digital dice.
didn't. Wait,
Aw.
maybe I do boof. It didn't. Wait, I have to get physical dice. I'm so sorry. I'm so unprepared. I'm so unprofessional. Somebody talk about a sponsor or something.
She's just flying around a lot, and the fog is really thick, and she has to take some extra time to perceive.
Can
Well,
I?
I don't have
I
a
can
D20.
describe the fog a bit more. It smells like the sea.
That is
It does
a
smell.
10.
Right.
So, I mean, this is just, you can't really see, because you didn't really notice it when it was coming in, but you can see that it is leaving, like, from the other side of the room. It didn't come from the treasure room at all. It didn't come from that side of the area. It probably came from where near the entrance of the hideout was.
Okay, I report back to Kristoff. I fly back and I'm like,
Oh, okay. So we okay? Yeah, sure. Let's get a gang and let's go investigate then.
Good idea of Kristoff. And Peter looks around and he goes, "You 3, 4, 5, 4. You go get the pirates. Get their loot too. You guys can still play Holiday, but we need our stuff."
Of course, Peter. We're on our way.
Excellent.
Well,
Timothy is gonna elbow Walter and go,
Oh, sorry.
On your way. Get the codfish.
Peter, if we do this and we bring back a bunch of loot, can you owe me a favor?
Maybe. In the spirit
Can
of Holiday.
Can I help? Can I fly up to Peter so that he can like see my facial expressions and just go like
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Good job, Plum.
Can I go high five?
Little thanks.
He gets thrown into the wall.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning
And then
damage.
he rips a big chunk of honeycomb with a bunch of bees, like, meow.
Oh, God.
No.
All right. On your way. Try and get back before tomorrow.
Well, gang, let's go.
Okay.
"Okay."
Okay then.
So then,
Can I just, I don't know, retroactively, can I check if the fog is like a natural phenomenon or if it's something that is?
yeah. So probably Arcana check.
Roll. Well, a natural 1 plus 5 is 6. So that's
Oh,
the thing.
no.
You think about it, and you're like, I mean, fog does happen.
It doesn't-
So true.
Haven't really heard of fog happening underground, but Neverland. And that's about what you surmise.
Fantastic. Seems about right.
So you leave the hideout, exiting above the hanged man's tree in the field, and it's about noon right now. So it'll be about, I wrote the thing. It'll be about 4 clocks to get there, and I should explain this. So the map of Neverland, that's the map. They're made up of a bunch of hexagons, and that you're about 4 hexagons away from where the Jolly Roger is, and that takes about like 3 hours per hexagon. So it's gonna take you it's gonna be like a 12-hour hike.
Okay. Good. That's fine.
Okay.
Well,
Because it's like 2 miles long, and you're kids, so it's
Go on.
Do you know if did anybody see any pirates at all, or no?
No, but
I didn't see no one, but I can definitely try and track them.
and it's always pirates.
That is true. It always is pirates, but I didn't think they knew where our hideout was. That's concerning by itself, isn't it?
Maybe there's a spy amongst our ranks. Anyone ever think of that? But where are we pointing?
threatening sound of bees after that.
If it's one of any of you, I'm gonna find out.
Well, I think if it's any one of us, I think it's the man who's almost an adult.
Yeah,
I'm only 2 years
practically
older
a
than
pirate
you.
already.
Yeah, but emotionally, you're about 68.
Well, that's not entirely true. Listen, what would I gain from telling the pirates that you all that where our hideout was?
Don't pretend to know what adults do with their adult time. Maybe you wanted to read a paper. Maybe you wanted to make the Jolly Roger look all minimalist and boring.
If I was
Smoke a
pirate, I
nasty
would be wearing a hat.
cigar.
Yeah.
I am not wearing a hat. All pirates wear hats.
That's foolproof logic there. All right.
But we're watching you.
So can we? Could Christoph? Could you look around and maybe find if there was tracks or anything leading a certain direction? Maybe there's some hats about.
I have maybe so. Yes, good idea. I spend a lot of time tracking pirates. So I can definitely give it a little bit of a go.
Investigation.
Investigate.
Mm.
Okay, I believe I get advantage on this. I've never played a ranger
Alright.
before.
Honestly, I was thinking about giving you advantage because you just said you track pirates a lot.
Well,
doesn't
my
take
favorite
much for
enemy
me.
is humans, and specifically human pirates is my favorite ranger enemy. That's an 18.
Huh?
Oh
Hello?
no, is the Wi-Fi dropped?
You got 18.
I got an 18, there you go, yeah!
Yay!
Okay. So you got an 18, which means you see like they aren't clear. Like if you weren't looking for them, I don't think you would have seen them, but it's around like the back of the tree and around the tree line that you do see there are a few like footprints and like tracks. No hats, but you do see the footprints very clearly, and they are going off in the direction of where the Jolly Roger is.
Well, there's no hatch.
Can
but,
you hear me?
These,
Mhm.
yes, no. Well, there's no hatch, but these footprints are so much bigger than my own, and I think that they almost definitely went down that way.
And bigger than mine. You all can see
Yeah, well,
that.
they're bigger than normal humans. Yeah.
Then they're definitely
Yeah, let's
pirates.
go. Yeah, I think we should let's follow this.
Forward.
To the Jolly Roger, or like sneakily to the Jolly Roger, because maybe we don't want to be found immediately.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Sneaky around.
Quiet.
Timothy has disadvantage on stealth, so
But you got the spirit of stealth,
Yeah.
which is the most important thing.
Okay, so then you guys head towards where the Jolly Roger is. You set off on your walk. It's not really eventful. The first the first section, is just jungle and woods and jungle as interchangeably as they are on Neverland. So you get through, and eventually it's around dusk now. The sun has started to set. You reach the river crossing. It's been about like 3 or 4 hours. You get to the river. It's not too deep, depending on where you try and cross, and it's not too swift. It does have like a few
Tributaries?
Yes. I'm Spirit of Neverland.
Fingering thingies.
Yeah. So it's kind of iffy. Depends on where you guys might want to cross.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out how flying works for me, because then I could fly up and be like, anywhere to cross. But I don't know how.
I think you can fly. You like have hovering, so it's like 10 foot off the ground at all times.
That's not very high.
That's not very high at all.
Okay. I like she flies up to go and look, and then just goes and sits on Theodore.
Tom.
What is your name?
Christoph.
Kristoff is on Kristoff's shoulder, like.
Plum, you're supposed to be the sneaky lookout. Alright, fine. Have you two got any ideas?
How have we gotten past it before? We laid down some planks, right? I mean, I'm not a pirate. I don't know how to use planks, but like wood pieces, right?
It does sound very pirate.
No, so sorry.
He sounds like a cop trying to dump my drugs.
Hello, my fellow kids.
Hello, fellow.
Hello, fellow youths. Where would one find some treasure around here?
And then maybe we could get across the muddier parts.
Oh, I would actually, since I can't go up, I'll go across and see if there's anything over there. So just.
I would like you to do a perception check.
That's a 6.
You don't notice anything.
I run back to tell Kristoff the coast is clear.
She
says
maybe...
the coast is clear.
Oh.
Okay. I could maybe knock down a tree that we could use to cross. I'm kind of small, but I'm pretty strong.
Well, I suppose that would be. I don't know how we would move it over
With our hands?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, maybe a rope that we could get, and we could pull them with a rope.
Sure.
Well, because we only need to get 3 of us across. Maybe I could fire an arrow with a rope on it, and then, or maybe I could give a rope to Plum. Plum could fly over, tie the rope to a tree, and we can all cross with tight ropes. We've all walked tight ropes before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Do you have rope?
I have rope. Yeah, you always carry at least 50 foot of rope on you.
Always carry rope.
What happens if you fall down a cave and then you break your leg and you gotta like clamber out? You gotta get your 50 foot of rope and then climb out.
I nudge Kristoff like.
That's what I'm thinking. He's not out of my books yet.
Okay, well, shoot your arrow and see if we can't just get across.
Sounds so sad. Can I roll an insight check to see if those voice cracks were faked?
I don't know. I don't trust puberty.
Oh no, I'm forever in puberty. Oh no.
Oh. hate to think about the Lost Boys again. Oh.
We went to Neverland. You went to hell.
Oh.
Right. So I'm gonna try and fire. I'm gonna try and fire my arrow. I'm gonna tie a rope to it. I'm gonna try and fire it. Boom. Across to a tree.
Can I sit on it like it's a rocket ship?
You can absolutely do that. I would love it if you did. Okie dokes. Do.
Yeah,
That's a 14.
All right, yeah, it goes thunk pretty solidly into a tree that's not too far from the river's edge. And I'm just worried about the velocity of that arrow because I feel like Thimble's gonna get,
Oh yeah, I picture you like
get
land
thrown
on
into
the
the
tree.
yeah.
Well,
The tree.
Plum has a tiny string that she uses like a seatbelt, so it didn't go.
Genius.
She steps onto every arrow.
She's learned.
Stop.
True
And it's like
mistake.
as it fires, I just like
Absolutely.
wrap my entire body. It's amazing.
She's learned through pain.
Or she's
All
like,
right,
"Whee!"
so it's
Well, go ahead and give it a tug.
Is it
yeah,
solid?
it's pretty solidly in there. Yeah.
Tie around another tree close by. It's simple. It's just like this, and then Kristoff's going to try and climb across.
This is me holding the rope.
Hanging on into it there.
All right. So how high is the rope above the river? Because y'all are pretty short still. So I assume
Yeah.
you were like tying that on that tree, and you said that
onto
you
the other
tied
side.
it. No,
That's true.
you
I
already
did.
said that he tied it, and it's stuck into the other tree. So I assume that's pretty high.
It
but
is.
It's probably diagonal, so you are probably like climbing up.
Yeah.
How far do you think you are from the river?
How far am I from the river?
Yeah, like
Uh,
distance wise.
It depends. Well, like wherever the first tree is, just before the like break of the river. Like the closest to, so it's like the shortest journey.
No,
possible.
I'm trying to ask, like, when you're climbing, are you like close to the river? Is your body
close, as in
tight
close
into the
down?
river?
Oh,
Yeah.
almost definitely, yes.
So you're
Or
like getting a
slash
little
fighting.
wet and stuff.
Yeah, but it's all fine. It's all fun and games. It's great outdoors.
Yeah, it's fine. Something grabs the back of your shirt. And so I'm gonna need you to do
Oh my lord.
athletics? Yeah, or actually just strength. I just need a strength check.
So strength. Oh, strength's definitely my worst.
Oh,
You can't go near water. I'm a butterfly.
That's a 2, but it's -1, so it's just a 1.
So you
are worried.
You like are just surprised by this completely, and you like just get dunked into the river. But you weren't.
Kristoff, I was telling you that I swear I'm not a pirate. Kristoff?
Oh no!
Stop.
Oh no!
It wasn't. I'll say this. It wasn't like too far like into the river or anything, and this is still like a shallower part. So you're like maybe 4 feet down or so. Like it's not that far. So you'll probably see like splashing and stuff.
Okay.
Little Timothy is gonna run in after Kristoff. Try to pull him out.
And as you're running in, you see I need to flip to the page.
Plum is just freaking out, like.
You see a horse, kind of like a seahorse. It doesn't quite have a tail, but it does have like scales, and what looks like almost like seaweed for hair instead, and glowing just white eyes. And it's a dark horse too, like a gray dark horse. you are seeing some river kelpies,
Oh dear.
Oh,
or a
Isn't that so
river kelpie.
cute?
leave him alone! And I try to grab him and pull.
The river kelp. So is this like a? I think this is a strengths contest.
Yeah, I
'cause-
think like a contested
Yeah.
strength check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let's see how we do. Oh no!
What do you get?
4.
Oh, great! I got a 7.
My boy!
Oh dear.
Oh my
Um,
gosh! You also
I actually
fall
have a
in.
good
We're both
modifier. I
drowning.
just rolled terribly.
So it wins and like pulls Kristoff back under. I assume like you got like a breath or two of air. And like Timothy, he like sort of face plants in the water and like
No.
gets up a little bit. But yeah.
So now Kristoff is underwater.
Yeah.
My
Can
boy!
we still see them? Like, is the water really murky?
No, the water isn't that murky. It looks like it probably like I feel like yeah, I'll say like it you didn't see it lurking there. It probably like kind of has like a defense mechanism of just like looking clear like when it's not on the offense.
I'm gonna turn to Walter and be like, "Help me pull!"
Sure. Well,
Can I go? What was your name? What was your name?
Or-
No, pointing at you won't help.
Kristoff?
Chris, no, other boy. Walter.
Walter.
I want to go up to Walter and just
I can't help
get your head in. Grab him by his shirt. Get your head in the game.
Okay, Walter's gonna whip out his book that he's been kind of carrying around with him. Flip open to a page. He's been kind of climbing on the rope. He's gonna put his like legs on the rope, hanging upside down, and he's going to read a spell out of his book, and he's gonna say, "Pesivilium," and he's going to cast magic missile on the seahorse.
Oh hell yeah!
On the river
That's
Kelpie.
so fresh.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, they automatically hit. That's going to be 4 damage to the river Kelpie. So I'm trying to like hit it so that it lets go of him.
Okay. It hits and it like rears back and it like lets go of Kristoff, and it like sort of turns around in the water to like look back at you guys. Oh, you should. Well, with that, I feel like you should roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's initiative time.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh God! Oh no!
15.
I was
That's another
Rolling-
natural one.
Oh my lord.
I was
Burn those
rolling
dice.
terribly on Friday, and I guess I'm just continuing.
7.
Oh, these are brand new dice too.
Weston, you got 1.
I got 3 total.
You got 3 total. Oh, that's
Yep.
hot. Okay.
Love that for you, Doc.
Sarah, what did you get?
Got a 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Matt?
15.
And then Momo?
7.
Okay. And then I gotta roll for the river kelpies. Wow, okay.
Kristoff just like it swims to the other side of the river and then just like points to the river like just like that. You just do it like that. That's how you do it. There is just above the surface of the river is a swarm of very confused and scared bees as well. As like one piece of honeycomb is floating on the surface that they're all trying to eat,
Oh.
not eat, live in.
You're not gonna be as sticky. You're getting all wet.
Oh no. I take 15 points of psychic damage. No, my stickiness. It's where I
My
grab all my
primary
powers.
defense.
My only character trait is stickiness.
It's like the river spirit from Spirited Away, and you just start melting into nothing because you're just stick.
Okay, so actually, top of the order is a river kelpie.
Dear.
Oh no.
And I'll say this as well, just to like get it out of the way. Another river kelpie also surfaces next to it and stands like slightly behind it.
Oh dear.
So then
Dear,
this river kelpie, the first one, it's probably still kind of close to crit. Well, wait. Did you say you got out of the river?
No, he's on his way. He's still
Okay. It's gonna kick twice.
Oof.
Oh,
So
beans.
then to attack.
Means.
Oh, beans.
To
Oh, that's
attack.
go, Governor. These guys aren't playing.
And so that is 11 damage.
Good heavens.
Jeez.
It's not afraid to hit a child.
It's not.
And then it is Matt's turn. So
Swim
yeah.
so hard to the other end of the of the river. Can I get to the other end of the river?
You'd probably be facing like the side with them, with the other kids.
Okay. So I can't swim to the other side, but I can swim to our.
Yeah, because it was
Our
like
original?
kind of blocking you from that.
Okay. So, I'm technically a goblin. So I'm going to bonus action disengage, and I'm going to
Alright.
swim to the side with Walter and Timothy. Clamber out if I can.
I'm gonna pull on his shirt to try and help him out.
So, okay, that was a really bad plan, and I'm really sorry. He's gonna pull this stick that just looks like it's just like a normal twig, jam it into a bag that he has on his side, take it out, and it's just like a dripping, very sharp piece of honeycomb. Attach it onto a bow and fire, and he's gonna shoot at one of the water kelpies, but also with gathering swarm as bees swarm after the honeycomb that he fires into this little water spray. That is a 26 to hit.
Whoa.
Ooh,
It does.
that hits.
Yeah.
Not a 0.
It's definitely not. But I tell you what does suck, the min damage I just rolled. So I got a 4 with the longbow, and then all of the bees gather round and hit for 1. I rolled 2 1s for damage. I rolled great for hit. Okay, so that's only 5. So altogether it's 5 damage. Yeah, that's it. Altogether it's 5 damage. As these bees
Alright.
sting around the honeycomb that I just shot into the as Christoph is also like digging his hands in his bag and just to make himself more sticky because he's not sticky enough. Gotta be stickier.
Alright. Then next is the second river kelpie, and it's kind of hesitant now because it saw its friend get shot, and like.
Can I make eye contact with the other river kelpie?
Yes.
And they're just
That's so strong.
Can I roll an intimidation check or something?
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
It's 12.
Well, that's its armor, so it doesn't. I'll say it's like holding your stare, but it's definitely unnerved.
You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Wait, shit.
Preferably.
Yeah.
So then it does nothing for its turn, and next is Momo.
I have 2 thumbtacks. That's so cute. As I'm reading this character sheet, I'm like, wow, she really is an inch tall.
There's not much I can do. I have sneak attack damage. That's nice. I could hit him with my thumbtacks, but he's in the middle of a river, so I don't want to lose my thumbtacks. What do I have? You have a candle, Bromar,
Tiny candle. The
candle.
tiniest little candle.
It's like this big.
We're all on the other side of the river now, right?
No, we're on the original side.
No.
Oh, shit. Is the string arrow still?
Yeah, it is still there.
I don't know how I could roll for this or anything, but I'm gonna, because the arrow's like a little bit bigger than me. I picture it's like a polearm type situation. I want to take the arrow out of the tree, chuck it at the horsey. What is it called?
The river Kelpie.
The river Kelpie.
In
the hopes to like javelin it so that my boy can.
All right. I'm gonna say like with the like rushing you did to like get to the arrow and pull it out, that is kind of a lot, but you can throw it on this turn.
Oh, right, I was at the other side of the river because I ran to interact with my boy.
Yeah. So you can do it, but it would be at disadvantage if you tried to do it with this turn. If you waited until next turn, if you do it on this turn, I'll give you disadvantage, but if you tried it next turn, I'd probably give you advantage because you're taking time to aim.
I don't got any other ideas, and we're on the air, so we're just gonna take the disadvantage.
Okay.
What shall I roll for that? Athletics?
Yeah, I'd say athletics.
Okay. -2! I mean, 1.
Oh.
Is that
Oh,
to
no.
your roll, or have you not rolled yet? You just have a negative.
I clicked it. It says 10 and 10. Do I automatically have disadvantage on my athletics? It did it again. I think I automatically have disadvantage on my athletics.
You
No,
are
I think
Oh no.
I'm very small.
And I have no money.
So what does that mean? Do I take the lowest
I'll-
of those 4?
I'll say just with like the average of just all of that, I think you overestimated your ability to hold a full arrow with your size, and so you did get it out, but you immediately went down into the sand with it.
It's like on you. You're.
So then next is Sarah.
Yeah, so I think Timothy wades into the water. He takes out his shield and his rock mace and just starts banging against it. And as he bangs against it, he goes, "You're no better than those stinky pirates!" And he casts Bane on the 2.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's so fresh.
soup's good.
I love that.
So that is a DC 13 charisma saving throw for those little kelpies.
All right. Haha, that's a 2. And then that's an 18. So-
got one of them.
So the first one is hit, the second one is not.
Yeah. So he just has to subtract a d4 every time that he tries to attack or make a saving throw.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That is
Okay.
Timothy's turn.
And then it's Weston.
Okay, so Walter cast a magic missile last turn, and this turn I rolled it wrong. So two more errant magic missile bolts come out late and deal 5 more damage, and then 4 more damage. So a total of 9 damage to that one, because I only rolled for 1 bolt last time. So just
Okay.
like
Thought it was low. Yeah.
2 more fire out.
It's hit, I'll say, like in like both shoulders, and so it like goes down to like almost a kneeling in the water, and it's like it's like kind of rising back up, but it's definitely like sore / wounded from those hits.
Okay. And then he's gonna try and put his book back in his pack, snip it back up, and he's gonna drop into the water with his dagger, because he's still kind of above the on the rope. I said I'm not a pirate, and then he's gonna jump down into the water with a dagger, and he's gonna try and make an attack against the Kelpie.
Okay.
That is a 20 total to hit, dirty 20.
Oh, that hits.
For 3 damage against that Kelpie.
Okay.
Stab.
You get it like right on its back. Like it's still focusing on its first pain. So then you like hit it right there, and it's like down, like just it's not prone, but it's like recovering right now. And the other one is really unnerved by all this. It's like cantering about a little bit.
And I think I have another dagger. Can I use a bonus action to attack?
Yeah.
So I pull out a second dagger. It's just like a smaller one. And bonus action. That
Stabby
is a
wizard.
15 to hit.
That hits.
The stabbiest wizard. Oh gosh, I rolled another 1. 3 damage to it again.
All right. And with that, it actually like it sinks into the water, and it dissolves like into sea foam, and like and as you like look through and you can see like towards the bottom more, you can see that there's actually like coins and a few shells that are at the bottom of the river now. As well as like a ring and a necklace. So.
Free action. Are we sure that Kelpies didn't? There's some stuff down here.
What?
There's some treasure down here. Oh, there's another Kelpie, and that's the end of my turn.
Oh jeez, oh man.
Yeah.
Now I'm in water.
And now that the first Kelpie is actually gone, it's Matt's turn.
Okay. What does the other Kelpie look like? Are you scared? Looks like he's going to run away soon.
The other Kelpie is like cantering about. It's really scared now, and like it's stuck between a point of like wanting to like fight. It's stuck between fight or flight. It's not sure what it wants to do.
I don't want to kill it. I feel bad. So he's gonna, like an old man with a dog, like get, shoo, get out of here.
And it stays for a second, and then turns and dives into the water, and you don't see it anymore. It's just disappeared from what you can tell.
All right.
And that's the end of initiative.
Okay, cool. I think we're safe. Thanks. Gang.
Thanks, Christoph.
Don't thank me. And Christoph just up and down. He's covered in blood. I am nothing but skin, blood, and honey at the minute. So it's.
You want to be less blood, maybe?
That could be nice.
You need blood you need blood.
Well, maybe blood, but on the inside. I don't know how bodies
not
work.
Less. You don't want less blood, though.
Nobody's explained it to me yet, but I'm gonna do this. And yeah, Timothy is gonna go over to Kristoff and just kind of ruffle his sticky hair. He has to reach up really high and get you for, let's see how much. He's casting Cure Wounds at first level, and that is, full healing for you. That's 11 points.
You are
From across
phenomenal.
the river, Thimbleplum comes up with the arrow, ready to go, and then she sees you healing Kristoff and just goes. And you know that thing when the fairies turn like completely red and they're just.
That's an angry fairy.
I'm my boy's best friend.
Oh, thank you, Timothy. You with the shield bashing was really cool. And how did you do all those spell things? Turning over to Walter. You shot these weird magic rays. How did you do that?
I've been practicing some things. I figured that if there's magic here, we should be able to harness it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just started believing in fairies really hard, and then this happened. So yeah.
Come on, Plum. Stop being such a butt.
I just found this book, and I started reading from it, and things started happening, and I think it can help. It helped out, right?
Yeah, it helped out loads. Hey, with us hunting these pirates, these guys don't stand a chance. Now, what did you say about this treasure underneath?
Yeah, there's some treasure down there. I guess I could try and swim down and grab it.
It's not that far. It's like you're like sort of sitting in the water now, and like if you just reach down, your head wouldn't go under the water or anything.
Then I'll go ahead and reach down and pick up what I see.
And you come up with like 9 coins, and like, there's nothing really discerning about them. Some of them look really old. Some of them, they look like they're from a bunch of different places, as far as you can tell. There's one though that is completely blank on one side, and then on the other it only says it only has 4 letters. 5 letters. HSSMC.
HSSMC.
MC. Okay.
And then there's also HSSMC. And then there's a necklace and a shell as well.
Oh.
I just want to try something real quick. So I'm gonna get out of the water, go to the other side of the river, finally. And I'm going to see if I can do this here. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual. So I'm gonna say Indico, and cast Detect Magic to see if any of these things are magical in any way.
Do you need to roll for that at all, or
No, it just I just see like a faint aura around anything.
all right? You see 2 things light up: the shell and the coin that has the HSSMC on it.
Well, a couple of these things have some magic in them. You said the necklace and the shell?
No, the coin.
The coin and the shell. This one, the one with the letters on it, can you all read? It says HSSMC. This has some kind of magic, and then the shell has some magic too. I don't know what they do though.
I fly up to the coin and I like wipe it down with my whole arm. Better look.
I don't know either. Maybe this necklace is maybe a code. HSSMC. Hi, Santa. So much. Claus. Maybe it's a Christmas thing. It's the holidays.
It could be.
Holiday.
Quick, somebody make a wish on it. Maybe a wish will come true.
I wish to leave Neverland.
It does not come true.
Ah.
I'm gonna blow in the seashell. and see if it's like a conch?
No, nothing really happens. Out the other side, there's a little bit of foam that comes out, but other than that,
I don't think that's right.
no.
Well, they do something. I'm gonna put it up to Plum's ear.
Dimple Plum's all blue.
Plum,
Well, no, it's not, I didn't expect to leave. It's just I'm getting old now, and I want to come back. I want to go back and see Mum. If you listen to the show, we can talk about it. We'll talk about it after we're all safe and back home.
You listen to the shell, and I feel like you gotta roll something for this. I don't know.
Perception?
yeah, listening check.
Yeah, perception.
hear?
I don't- yeah.
That's a 3.
All right.
I'm still sad.
Maybe.
Bad roll gang.
Yeah, maybe it's like just your emotional state and
Oh.
the shell. But if there's any murmuring or whispering or speaking, you can't really hear it.
I'm
Plum,
gonna-
did you hear anything?
I'm gonna go up to I'm gonna go up to, what was your name? Wilhelm, Wilbur, Wallace, Walter, Walter, and Christoph. And I'm gonna whisper in their ears, and my legs are gonna flick, and I wanna lie and say that the other lost boy is really a pirate, and that's what the shell told me.
Oh,
I have a +7 to deception.
Oh, that
Oh my
I'm
God.
a
I'm
pirate?
not gonna survive this one shot.
Oh no.
Can I roll? Can I roll deception? Is that
Yeah.
allowed? Woo!
My lord, this chaotic fairy.
26!
Is this Among Us?
Oh
Is this a yeah, right?
What did you get?
no! 26! I came to this game to be Tinkerbell.
Oh my god. So you're saying that you're trying to tell him that Walter is the pirate?
Why? Why are you all looking at me like that?
I knew you were a pirate.
No, the one that healed you
Timothy.
because I'm jealous.
That Timothy is the pirate. Oh, okay. I
Timothy's
was
the
like,
pirate because he's moving on and my best friend.
Walter.
can I go ahead and try and contest it with insight? To tell us
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I imagine that she lies a lot.
I was just caught up in the drama of it all.
I did get a dirty 20, but that's not 26. Jeez.
One second.
Timothy, you're a pirate?
I am not a pirate.
Plum just told us that you're a pirate. You lied to us?
I would not. I am
And
not
then
a pirate.
And then you tried to blame it on me.
Crying.
No, I'll
Christoph-
prove it.
Christoph is gonna go right up to Timothy, and because he knows what pirates are like, he's gonna like. Well, you're definitely not wearing a hat.
I'm not wearing a hat.
That is what we said pirates do. I don't know if they can take hats off.
Yeah, but then
Right.
they're not a pirate anymore.
Yeah.
Then they're
Right.
just an adult, and they have to
Ooh,
pay taxes.
Is that worse though?
I'm not a grown-up. I can't even read.
My dad.
I know all my
reads-
letters, though.
My
I can
dad
read.
reads the paper
No.
all the time. I think adults
not a-
read. I think,
Okay, but we're gonna keep an eye on you. It's
Yeah.
gotta be somebody.
I think everyone gather around. Not you, Plum. Plum, go over there. I think Plum is just jealous. She gets really jealous a lot. You know how fairies can only hold one emotion at a time? She's normally rage or jealousy.
Oh.
I have heard that.
I want to make eye contact with
fairies-
Theodore. Theodosia.
Timothy?
Timothy!
Momo.
Theodosia!
I want to make eye
Hold on,
contact.
I think I have that spice in my drawer real quick. Let me go grab it.
Right back.
I want to make eye contact with Tapioca. All right. So, are y'all moving onward
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, we gotta
All
go.
right. So you head through the tree line, and it's getting pretty dark now. You might hike for like another hour or two, but it's like pretty steadily dark now.
I'm
It's
gonna go ahead and
It's still.
Whoop.
When will our DM return from stream war?
Am I back?
Yes.
I think I
Okay.
have something for darkness, and I'm gonna take out one of the seafoam daggers, and I'm gonna pull out a small bottle with a small little firefly going around in it, and I'm gonna hold it in one hand, and I'm gonna say, "Clarium," and then the dagger will light up,
Aww.
and I'll kind of hold it out in front of us as we're walking through the darkness.
Plum
All right.
tries to light up brighter than the dagger. It doesn't work.
Amazing.
So, all right. So you guys have a bit more light now. And you continue on. It's pretty dark now. It's night.
Timothy starts stretching aggressively and yawning. And doing that kid thing where he just like slumps down and starts being like,
Ooh.
It's okay. We're really close. I can taste it.
We're walking really long.
Your legs are so small.
I'm so tired.
Do you all think that we should maybe take a bit of a break?
We could take a break, I guess. But what if the pirates decide to leave when we're taking a break?
If the pirates leave, they're heading back to the Jolly Roger, right? They're not leaving Neverland or
What
anything,
if
right?
what if the Jolly Roger leaves?
Well, it can't. Oh, what are you trying to say, Plum?
Maybe
She's trying to see. She will.
Your
she's
mic
gonna
is off, by the
fly.
way.
It doesn't really matter. I'm
No.
just. I'm trying to
I
convey.
like this game of shot.
I'm trying to convey. It's like I go and spy and see what's up where you guys rest, and then I come back.
Okay, that seems like a good
I'm
idea. She's
small
good at that.
and sneaky, but full of energy.
Okay, yeah, we can take a break.
Yeah. How do you all know how close we are to the Jolly Roger?
Close.
Yeah, me neither.
Is it close? My favored terrain is the coastline. So if that gives me any indication of like, oh, we're very close to the coast. Very
Well,
close to the coast.
the path is getting a bit sandier now, so you can tell like the beach isn't too far off.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think we're very close. I think after this rest, we're gonna meet some pirates.
Are you gonna try and take a short rest or a long rest?
Well, I don't know.
Probably just a short rest, unless we're gonna
Right.
sleep all night.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just to take a short rest. Whatever our wizard wants to do.
I mean, I'm ready to go. But I think that taking a small break before we meet some pirates would be a good idea.
Okay. I agree.
Yay! Yeah, Timothy is splayed on the ground the minute that y'all were like, take a rest.
Spread eagle, just
Is Timothy asleep?
eyes open.
I don't like that question.
Timothy's just out.
Yeah. Plum wants to sneak up, grab some mud from the ground, draw a little mustache on Timothy, and then fly on to scout ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Arcane Recovery while we're resting.
Okay.
Get one of my spell slots back.
All right. So while Thimble goes ahead,
Oh, Thimble, before you leave, before I rest, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna pull out a. Looks like some like gum. And I'm gonna chew it up a little bit, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna string it out real like long, and then I'm gonna say, "Hey, Plum, come here. I have an idea. No, Plum, come on.
Plum, go.
It's gonna be helpful. I swear. Come here. Just I'm not gonna put it on you. I'm just gonna.
She
whip it
flies
around.
over.
And I'm gonna say, Red. What does that say? Can somebody hold this light for me? Christoph?
Yeah, I got it.
Red Chio. And I'm gonna cast invisibility on you. You're gonna be
Oh,
invisible. for an
honey, I
hour.
can just turn invisible. That's the only spell I have. Oh, okay. She doesn't tell you that. She's just like,
And now she's gone.
amazing.
Wow. that's
How
really
long does
cool.
that last?
An hour.
An hour? Thank you.
all right. So Thimble goes on ahead, and it
And
And
then
it
I'm
is-
gonna cast Arcane Recovery on myself to get that spell slot back.
so then it's true. You aren't that far off. It's about 300 yards. I don't know how far distance is, but it's not that far. It is still a little bit of a hike, but when you get to the tree line, you can see out the beach extends pretty far, and out in the distance you can see the Jolly Roger is docked. The lights are on in a few places on the ship. You assume that there might be some patrolling on the ship. You can also see that Hook's office light is on, and someone is moving around there. Could be Hook, could be Smee. Who knows?
Fly a little closer to that window if you don't mind.
Ooh, okay. So as you get closer, you do see Hook, just leaning back into his chair. Puffy shirt, Hook out.
In the room.
It doesn't look like it actually. It looks like he's just monologuing to himself.
What's he saying?
Yeah, there's probably like at least one window that's kind of cracked to like keep the room cool. And he's just like sitting there going, think they can steal from me, do they? Pan thinks he's so good, does he? I'll teach them. And other just like mutterings to himself, and every once in a while he'll sit forward and go, I'll get him!
I'm invisible, so I'm just gonna go right on in there. I'm gonna just snoop the night away.
And Hook gets up for a second and knocks his chair back and stalks towards the door, and throws it open for a second, grabbing one of the candles that's kind of close by. He starts walking confidently down the hallway and down one more deck, and he looks into a room off the hallway there. And you can tell that there is a substantial amount of like treasure loot that is in here, but there is also a section in their cabin where there's loot missing. And he just stands there angrily and then turns into the hallway again, slams the door shut, and goes, Smee! bring me wine, and like goes down the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna fly. Can I say I pass me bringing him the wine?
Yeah.
Take a swig. Keep going. Just. And then I wanna, as I'm leaving, as I'm like going through Hook's cabin or whatever, I want to take something very small that is very clearly piratey, like an eye patch or a ship license, something I could carry.
Sorry, the ship
We may
is
be
ours
pirates,
now?
but all of our papers are up to order.
There's like a ring. There's like a hook on Hook's desk that is filled with just like rings. You don't know if he puts them on his hook or if he puts them on his actual hand, but there's a bunch of rings on there. And there's one with like a skull and crossbones.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take that.
All right.
Do I gotta roll?
You got that.
I got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll? I'm good?
No, I think you're good because no one else is in the room.
Alright, cool. Take the ring with the skull and crossbone. Fly back. Do I get there okay?
Yeah, you're probably a bit more tired now. But I actually also roll a perception as you leave the ship.
10.
Other than like a few ripples in the water, you don't really see anything.
Fly back to my boys. Are my boys still asleep?
Well, we better get going. We can kind of catch back up with Plum, right?
Yeah.
Timothy, are you feeling better? Are your little legs
Why? Okay. I'm just waking up, rubbing sleep from his eyes.
an hour nap?
So may I just
Does
share my
that
plan?
kid thing. Oh my god, yeah.
I want, if you guys are already awake, I want to roll whatever I have to roll to sneak and slip the ring into Timothy's pocket.
God, I knew it! I knew it!
Oh no!
Hell have no fury.
I feel like that's gotta be a contest of like
Mhm.
sleight of hand versus perception.
Absolutely.
Oh, natural one.
Oh, neat. And I got a 15. So
So like right as Thimble gets to Timothy, she turns uninvisible. She turns visible with like the ring in her hand, about to like put it in the pocket. And right then, like Timothy looks down and sees her.
he's got like that sticky uppy hair that kids get when they take naps. He's like, hey! She's trying to plant pirate things in my pockets.
Plum? What do you
Thimble,
think you're doing? Plum,
Are you the pirate?
are you the pirate, Plum?
I can't really tell if she's got a hat on. She's really little.
Well, a tiny pirate. You seem to have pirate rings on you.
I can explain.
We're slowly advancing on this ferry.
Take out a sword.
Plum?
And then I explain to
Christoph.
You're my boyfriend, Christoph. I was like, Christoph. Everything that I overheard Hook say, and I was like,
Okay, Plum says that they're not the pirate either, but Plum also says that Captain Hook is missing a bunch of treasure and doesn't know where that is either. So maybe it's not pirates that stole it. Maybe it's something else.
I knew the pirates didn't know where our hideout was.
Yeah, and there was that weird fog.
And pirates can't do magic, and that didn't seem natural.
Well, bother, I'm really good at hunting pirates. I can't hunt much else. What if it's a mermaid?
But how would they go on land?
Oh.
I'm shaking, and I explain to Theodore. This is
Christoph.
Timothy.
Timothy.
To Wally.
I can't
To Wilson.
believe.
I explained to Christoph that there's treasure at the bottom of the lake because they had swallowed it, which would lead
The
to
river
mermaids.
cleansed and there was treasure at the bottom of the lake, so technically mermaids might actually be a thing, is what she's saying.
How would they
Oh.
do it?
Mermaids.
Well, I'm not
like,
sure.
Why would mermaids steal from Peter? I thought they were his friends.
Well, maybe it's not mermaids.
Maybe we could go ask.
Go
okay.
ask Peter, or go ask
Yeah.
the mermaids.
Well, if it wasn't the pirates, we're kind of wasting our time going over there. Unless
Well,
we
maybe
just
we
want to
could
mess
go
with them.
over. Maybe we can go over and ask. Ask her, just say hi. What the fuck is going on? Sorry for my swearing. I know I'm only young. What's going on?
What the duty?
Sorry, my mum
Wait,
says it
wait,
when
wait.
she's frustrated.
We want to talk to the pirates or to the mermaids?
So pirates.
I don't want to talk to the pirates.
I think Walter should talk to pirates. He's the one who looks most like a pirate.
You are a pirate, and if you want to help us, then you gotta, because you're a pirate.
Well, maybe if we can get a hat, they'll think I'm a pirate.
Oh,
I was literally going to ask, were you guys gonna make him a makeshift hat?
I'm gonna make him a makeshift hat. I'm gonna try
Can
at
we-
least.
We should stack the children on top of each other and find a trench coat.
Oh my god.
That's a fantastic idea, actually.
Okay. What if we all stand on top of each other and get a really long coat and pretend that we're one pirate?
Wait, I think I have Lydia, I'm about to pull some excuse my language, bullshit. In my equipment, I have something called vestments, which are like religious clothing. Can I say that Timothy just has like a full robe from his parents?
I absolutely, yes.
Yeah. He
I'm in
like
support of this.
searches around in his bag for a second, just pulls out a huge robe, and he's like this?
Exactly like that.
Oh,
I
no,
think
I'm-
Walter should do the talking.
So I need to be the head. So who's gonna be the other parts?
Well, Timothy's pretty
Strong.
strong,
I can be
And
the
I'm a-
bottom.
and I'm also here, so I should be a good middle.
Okay.
As long as Plum helps me, then maybe we could make a whole thing.
Okay. So we are gonna go on the ship, act like a pirate, and find out what happened to their treasure.
I don't think this is going to work at all, but I really want to do it.
Plum said that Hook thinks that it was us that took the treasure, right?
Maybe there's clues.
On the pirate ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go look for clues, and we're gonna be a pirate.
Plum, what's up with you? What's up?
I was just thinking, it's like, why the fuck didn't I just do that when I was small and invisible? But I'm like, we're just gonna let it go.
Fine, don't matter.
This is way
Whatever.
better.
Okay, so Tim, I'm going to try and climb on top of you now.
Okay.
We can just test it out, right?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Sure. And then
Do I have
I'm
to
gonna
roll, or are you just going to allow me to?
I'm fully allowing this.
Oh, hell
I'm-
yeah.
I'm waiting until the deceit checks. The
I'm
deception
gonna,
checks.
I'm gonna hold my quarterstaff, so like all three of us are like the bottom two are holding on to it, so we can kind of steady ourselves a little bit better.
Beautiful. By the way, this trench coat is also entirely full of bees. Let everyone know.
We're in the boo boo box.
Oh my god. Bee coat, bee coat.
You've
coat.
heard of pea coat. Now get ready for pea coat.
Well,
Oh,
I
no,
guess
wait.
this is
Oh, my
kind of
God.
working.
When my mum took me to the circus once, and there was a man with a beard of bees, and maybe men just grow bees out of their face, so maybe we should put all the bees to pretend to be a beard.
Walter, yeah. Or the
Hold
bees
on.
could be a hat.
I
You want the
cannot
bees
wait
to be
to
on-
make memes about this.
On my face?
Yeah, they don't hurt.
They do if they sting you.
Yeah, but they won't. They do exactly
I-
as I say all the time.
Can I reassure our friend Wilbur that I hang out with these bees all the time?
I'm a small pig that talks to spiders.
I'm just telling him, it's like, no, these bees are so nice. We're friends all the time.
Okay.
That's a deception check.
Oh
I'm gonna
I
skip-
have a +7. I want to use it as much as I can. It's a 10. Seeming it might be true, but
no! Walter
I'm
is
the pattern.
highly allergic. Okay, here we go.
rub honey on your face so the bees stick. to your
But wait, if all pirates wear hats, even if we look like an adult, if we don't have a hat, are they gonna believe us?
Well,
hat made of bees, or is that completely out of the question?
Are there any
Bee
large
hat.
leaves?
Large leaves around us,
Large
maybe.
leaves around?
Well, what's a hat aside from
Large
something on
leaves.
top of your head?
Yeah.
I guess
And then
that's
Christoph
true.
puts his bow just on top.
How do I look?
I don't know, because I'm the middle part of this little weird.
I'm about to ask, who's the head right now?
So let's get
This is
going.
amazing.
Do we want
Alright.
to practice walking a little bit?
What could go wrong?
Okay, we could practice walking. Timothy, it's all you.
I'm ready. And I start
Tiny
walking.
little legs.
That's
My tiny
athletics.
little legs.
That's gotta be athletics.
Oh boy.
This is fun because we're also in age order. From
I'm-
down
I'm-
going up.
That's a
I'm-
21.
I'm using
Oh
the
my
quarterstaff
God.
like a joystick, like I'm playing a video game, where I like pull it forward and
You're ratatouilleing the rest of the Lost
Timothy
Boys.
knows if like what direction to go.
Timothy, it's a good thing you just like to carry around rocks in your free time on your head.
Uh-huh.
So like this isn't that strange to you.
It's not
This
that different.
works. It makes sense. So like
Mhm.
you guys are strolling down the path, like being ratatouilleed all by
Oh.
each other.
Can I go in the coat and like peek out through the buttonhole, and I'll like point my legs in the direction that you go in.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like this is a good time to take a break. That you guys are just like practicing being an adult in a trench coat full of bees. Because that's at the end what adulthood is.
My lord.
If it is break
So-
time, my friends, it's time for that amazing giveaway by Skull Splitter Dice. Skull Splitter Dice is gonna, our mods are gonna open up that in a second, guys. If you want in, !win in the chat to get yourselves in there. You have to be a follower to get 1 entry or a subscriber to get 2, okay? This is your last chance. After the break, we are gonna be doing that drawing. Back to you, Lydia.
It's break time. I don't know what else to say.
We'll be back.
See you in a bit.
see and hear you.
Hi! Welcome back. And now for the drawing.
That's right.
job.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lydia. Hi, it's my disembodied voice again. Yoda left, or bad version of Yoda left. And we're going to pick a winner for our amazing Skull Splitter Dice giveaway. Guys, if you don't know Skull Splitter Dice, you need to check them out. They have such cost-effective dice sets. You can get so many dice for so cheap, and as dice goblins, that always means a lot to me. So just take a look at them. They sponsored this amazing giveaway, and here we go. We're about to pick us a winner. Our winner is our good friend of the channel, Lucius Hall, who is a wonderful friend, wonderful community member, longtime viewer. Lucius, we love you. We hope you're here today. If you are in the chat, let us know, but we will be reaching out to you. If for some reason it can't be claimed, then we'll follow up. We'll do a redrawing. But as it stands, Lucius, congratulations. And Lydia, it is back to you.
Yay! Okay, so as the one of you, are walking down the path to the beach, you get there and you're at the tree line. You can see you have like a clear shot to the ship, and as you're like looking out onto the water, you can see like two boats out there as well, like two like little dinghies. I don't, the little ones that they like send out to the beach, and one of them is actually like disboarding. I don't know terms today, but they're like getting off the ship. They've gotten onto shore now. The other one is still like closer to the ship, but this one is like just getting off onto the beach, and it has like 3 pirates. Yeah, they're generally just like getting the ship like farther onto shore to make sure that it doesn't just like go out, and just kind of talking amongst themselves.
All right, are you all ready?
Are we gonna go talk to him?
We're
not
certainly
gonna
gonna
talk
try.
to him, no.
Well, Walter is, yeah.
Walter's going to talk to him,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, nobody freak out, okay?
Here I walk. And Timothy moves those little legs towards those pirates.
I'll remain being the emotional core of this.
Okay.
Ahoy!
I feel like this is gonna be a little complicated, but I want all 3 of you. Thimble doesn't have to do this because you're not doing like actively anything and keeping up this facade, but I want all 3 of you to just do a deception check, and then I'm gonna average that out.
Okay.
20. Bam, bam.
Uh-oh.
Bam,
9.
11.
Uh-oh, Beetle Boys.
Carry us, 20, carry us.
What? I got 9 and 11. What was the third one?
20. I got 20.
20. Okay.
yeah.
So if you're averaging it out, it's basically 10.
So it's like 14. You got like a 14. I'll round up for this. So you got like a 14. So like you might have stumbled for a second and then like brought yourself back up and then kept on
Like
walking.
B-beard.
Yeah, it like dissolves for a second and then like reforms.
Good job, bees.
And one of the men like sees you coming like down the beach, and he like hits the shoulder of another guy and like stands up a bit taller, which isn't that impressive. He's like 5'2". And with all of you together, you're like 6'5" or something. He's pretty tall. And so like he gets to you, he goes up to you and goes, "Right. Who are you?"
So, you all heard about the treasure getting stolen, huh?
Yeah. Old Captain won't shut up about it.
Any word on who might have
might have taken it.
Oh no.
Shut
No.
up down there.
No. Would make it a bit easier if we even knew where Pan lived.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darn. You got a cold there?
Did they take anything that was of value to us that maybe we couldn't get back?
We're like 8 different voices.
This is my favorite
This
D&D
is like
event ever.
this is going through like Grover to Elmo to Yoda to like
I can't eat right now. I'm choking on my food.
Sorry, there's some beard in my throat.
I get that all the time. No problem. I understand you, fella. And he like knocks you a second for your chest.
Whoa!
Oh, from the sound of your voice and the unsteadiness of you, do you have a cold or something?
No, we just had a bit of much to partake in the adult beverages. On
Wait
the
a minute.
shoreline.
We just had a little. What did you say? We just had a little too
charisma
much
is
partook
low,
in the
okay?
adult beverages.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling
What's the
not
problem?
quite myself.
Yeah, I can tell you've had a bit partaken of the much, so.
It was that good stuff too.
Oh, you still. Do you have the key to the cellar too? Because I'm going through a bunch of different accents too. I'm Western right now.
Mine is canon, though.
Yeah,
So
could be
no
rough.
word on
With
who might have taken it? Huh? Did I noticed some weird fog going around? Did you all notice any weird fog on the ship?
oh, of course. Give me a second. I need to figure out what accent I'm doing. Of course.
You got it. That was it.
Of course. It filled the decks and then retreated again and took what we had.
Well,
Mighty
that's
vicious.
real unfortunate. See, I thought I thought I saw the fog too, but I just thought it was the vision coming in and out. Do you know anyone on the ship who may have seen whoever took it?
No, but I mean, we live at sea. What else do we see? But a couple of fish, couple of mermaids.
So what brings you to the shore on this night? You going to go get that rascal Pan?
I thought you were a fellow pirate. I'm going back to Western. I thought you were a fellow pirate. I thought you were a fellow pirate.
Yeah, and that we were out here looking for Pan or whoever took the treasure.
It's just strange for a second. It sounded like you were asking me what we were all doing out here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been out here doing that for a while, so I don't know what took you all so long.
You're gonna need to do a deception check.
Oh, dear.
15.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah. He like buys and he's like, yeah, should have remembered. You did partake.
Don't tell Captain.
Captain.
I would never. And he takes out a flask. He puts it back.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh no.
I'm gonna reach into my coat and just pray somebody puts something in my hand.
Just jams your hand in my face. It's like picks up a bit of honeycomb.
I'm like
Oh my
reaching
God,
out in my
yes.
coat.
I thought you were just straight gonna put bees in your mouth.
You're like fucking Winnie the Pooh. You just pull out and your hand is just
I'm
covered in honey and bees.
I'm gonna pull out my. So I have like a bottle of ink, and I'm just gonna reach in and pull out the bottle of ink, and just kind of sip it a little bit.
And
It's gonna run down the side. Bless.
Some bees
You
escape.
want some?
You know what? It's dark. He doesn't realize. He doesn't see that.
It's some hard stuff. You should try.
And he like looks at it, and he looks at like your grimace, and he's like, I cannot partake. I can't partake the same way you do. And he hands it back to you.
Well, I guess it's more for me. And
Why? Why again?
take a second little like drip.
Thimble, who's just like a tiny master of deception, has just taken one of the buttons of the coat and is just.
Okay. Well,
So many scared bees covered in ink now.
Oh my god.
the pieces.
He like it's like, all right. Well, good luck on your patrol. I'm going this way. Don't follow me. And he like turns around and goes back to his friends.
Well, I think that went quite.
I think
quite
that
well.
went really well, actually. Yeah.
I had like a water skin you could have used.
I think that would have been a lot better. But,
Well,
I actually saw Thomas hold out the water skin and you bat it aside and grabbed your ink, which I thought was a particularly weird move.
I couldn't see it. Okay, are there any pirates near the boat now, or are they like walking away?
No, they've like walked away. They're like several yards away, and they're not like looking back or anything.
So we're stealing this
and,
boat,
like,
right?
Yeah, and like the other boat is like out farther and looks like it's just going farther down the beach than where like they're not gonna land in the same place the other guys did.
Okay. So we're gonna try and make our way over to. So are there two boats or just one boat?
There's two boats. One of them is on the shore. That's where like the group of pirates that you just talked to went. And then the other boat that came off the ship a little later, it's like going the other direction than where the pirates started walking. So they're gonna go farther down the beach to go comb that side. So like
Okay.
the area you are kind of free of pirates. And yeah, are y'all like getting out of the trench coat, or just gonna vibe? Maybe rinse out your mouth.
So far.
I guess we're walking over to the boat. I'm gonna be like pulling on the staff to like guide them toward the boat. Hopefully, Plum will also be helping with that.
mm-hmm. Timothy still walking. Walking good, walking hard.
I can just imagine this in my head. He's like gliding along, like not moving at
It's
all.
like one of those like
So you guys are like going towards the boat that the pirates left?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And like, are you pushing it back out to sea?
Yeah,
with
where are we
you
headed?
in it, or
Yeah, I think at this point we have to kind of dislodge our pirate selves to try and get the boat out in the water.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can. You see Timothy's arms appear from underneath the robe and kind of like push him up, and he's like, "I can like do this." Everything becomes so much more unsteady.
Pushing the boat.
Yeah,
into the water.
I feel like you got to do an athletics or the
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
I would
Aerodynamics.
much prefer athletics.
Okay.
Cool. Not good.
Oh no.
Oh,
I need to just keep to my digital roller tonight.
feel
That's what I
like-
need to do.
I feel like you give a good push to the boat, but in that you kind of like tip forward and and those two just like fall into the boat.
Sorry.
Plop. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, we're fine. I mean,
You're
I'm
right.
fine.
It's fine. Okay, so
You don't
are
have
we?
to. Oh, I was just gonna say you don't have to use your adult voice anymore. It sounds very adult and it's kind of scary.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
No one's a pirate. Stop. No one's a pirate. Put it down, Pluff.
Swear.
Okay, so do we just want to get to the Jolly Roger, re-adult, and then climb up, or do we want to just remain as our quirky, fun-loving children selves?
That was pretty complicated. I mean,
And I'm really good at sneaking.
yeah, maybe we could just kind of sneak around once we get there.
I feel like I should roll a deception check. Unwitting deception check.
Well, we've seen you walk around, and every time you take a step, there's a big like clonk, 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 clonk.
It's
So
true.
we already are like, okay. Right.
So
well, let's just start.
are you
So
gonna
we're rowing.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
keep
we're rowing.
like okay? And as you like dismantle yourself from the coat, this where are y'all looking? Are y'all, everyone do a perception check.
Okay.
I might actually. Can I go scout ahead like I did before, just to make sure they're not waiting to like ambush us or anything? Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
All right. Off I go. Should I still roll perception?
Yeah.
18.
Ah. So, Walter, you like look out into the water. You're not really looking at the Jolly Roger, but you look into the water, and a few feet away, you do see the water stir, and kind of it's just weird. Like something's got to be under there.
Right.
And actually, because you rolled so high, you do see there's like hair there.
Merms. Merms.
Maybe.
I think that there's mermaids. There's hair in the water.
What did y'all roll?
4.
Ah.
I rolled a
Alright.
5. I also rolled really bad.
No one else saw it? No? Oh, maybe I'm just seeing things. I suppose that could be the case.
But now that he does point this out, the rest of you do notice that in like a few other places too. You see like 3 very similar swirlings like that.
Even though
And-
I've gone to the ship.
Oh. No, you probably did get to the ship, and
Okay.
you're looking around on the decks, and in Hook's office, his light is off now. He's probably like gone to bed. And there's a few men on patrol still, and they're mainly just like slacking off. Like the captain's gone to bed, other people are on patrol. They don't really care. But no, they're not really waiting to ambush or anything.
Hey, do any of you speak mermaid? Or what do they speak?
Do I?
I don't know.
Would we know what language they speak?
Mermaids just speak English. Some of the fancier ones speak French too.
Hello, mermaids.
One of them peeks out of the water, like really close to the boat.
Oh.
And she's like got dark curly hair, and she goes, "Hello."
Hi. Did you take Peter's treasure?
What's Peter's treasure?
Oh. I look at Walter and I'm like, what's Peter's treasure?
And she
I look at Kristoff and go, "What's Peter's treasure?"
There's no one else besides me. Fuck. Like
Kristoff turns to look
the
to the other side
holidays.
of the boat. I'd say that I was about to say, like, Kristoff, you turn to go, like, ask someone else, and on the other side of the boat is another mermaid that you ask, what's Peter's treasure? And
What's
she
Peter's
goes,
treasure?
I think you know.
Is it Wendy? Did they take Wendy?
I mean, not anymore.
Oh, is it the holiday? Oh, it's the holiday.
Hmm.
They took the Krampus.
You take the holiday treasure?
Maybe.
Can we do an
Can
insight
we-
check to see if we?
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Check their
got
vibes.
I got a 23. I see into your soul.
I got a
I just
17.
got an 11.
Yeah, Walter and Kristoff. Kristoff, I say because you like just looked at this mermaid as well. She's got like a dark red braid, and with this braid is tied in with like a blue ribbon that you remember seeing this in the treasure room among Peter's things.
They did. They took the holiday.
And she like draws back for a second and she's like, why would we do that?
Well, we don't know why.
I don't know. Do you want a holiday with us? Maybe you could do that.
Are you mad because Peter's holidaying with us and not with you?
No.
Well, listen. Now we know you took it. We just want to get it back for our holiday. Peter sent us out here to do that. And
Well,
we heard that you stole from the pirates too.
Well, I suppose. What are you willing to trade for it?
You
Well,
want some honeycomb?
That'll get in our hair.
I know, that's the point of it.
Sticky boy.
I could teach you a magic trick.
Ugh. No.
Were you looking for something?
No. We simply want.
Well, we found this nice shell.
You found a shell?
Yeah.
No, that's ours. You need to get that back.
No.
Well, you have something of ours, and we have something of yours. So there.
I'll give you half of your things if you give us that shell.
Why?
It's a good trade.
What does the shell do? I kind of hold it up.
It's ours. That's all it needs to be.
What
Maybe
about
we'll
a shell and a necklace?
We have a necklace too.
Cat is screaming.
We want better trades. That's what we are.
Do
The
you know-
Honorable South Shore Merchant Company.
The Honourable South Shore Merchant Company, that's what the necklace says.
What? Oh, no, the
HH.
coin. The coin said that.
The coin. You have one of our coins. Mezzo, get the stock. And the third mermaid goes back down along with the other mermaid with like the curly hair. And it takes a few moments, but they resurface with like a kind of a net, like a really like close knit net of a bunch of different things. And a lot of the things look familiar. There's like an alarm clock. There's like one of those drawers with like really heavy set silverware, but there's only like 4 knives and nothing else. A red bowl, a red hat with like some white fluff around it for some reason. It's supposed to be
Pirate hat.
Santa's hat. It's Santa's hat.
There's a pirate hat because pirates wear.
Santa's a pirate. That's
Pirates.
that's the lore of Neverland. Santa's a pirate.
Just a pirate.
We have to
Flying
kill him.
sleigh? I don't think so. Flying ship. There's a teddy bear, a storybook, a dollhouse, a crown, and the one mermaid like undoes her braid and adds the ribbon to it as well.
So you'll give us the shell and the wait, we give you the shell and the coin, and you give us all that? Right? It's worth it. These are very valuable.
It's just a really nice coin.
I
And the
suppose.
shell sounds like the sea.
I suppose. Think of it as a holiday gift.
Holiday.
You get gifts on the holiday?
I suppose.
Hey,
With no hard feelings, we'll do this too. And she like snaps her fingers, and a whirlpool emerges underneath the ship, and like
Oh my
all
God.
of you. And you submerge for
Whoa.
a second, and you come back up, and you're actually in the river again, where you fought the Kelpies earlier.
Whoa.
are we still in the boat?
Yeah, you're still on the
Bimble
boat.
gets
There's
back
like
Whoosh.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Um,
Jester, and then this tiny little bee flies over like, you go get a plum. And bzzz, little bee goes to go get plum.
actually, I think probably one of the mermaids is left over where you guys left, and she sees this, and she just has a wave come over Thimble, and she emerges from the river too.
Sopping
Hi,
wet.
hi plum.
Her hair's like soaked. She looks like a wet cat.
So mad.
You look like a wet cat.
She turns red and steam starts coming off her instead.
But don't get too upset. Could be worse.
Well,
thank you for the treasure.
You're welcome. And she like throws the treasure into the boat, and they both submerge.
Ah.
And you don't see them again.
Oh. Hey, we got the treasure back.
We got a treasure
Yeah.
back.
We didn't get any of the pirates' treasure though.
Oh.
Maybe if we explain that it was the mermaids, Peter won't be mad.
Hopefully, so.
Aw. Yeah, maybe we should have stolen something from one of those pirates. That's okay.
Wait. Plum, didn't you get the pirate ring? Treasure.
That's some pirate treasure right there.
We did get some pirate treasure. Oh, Plum, you're so smart.
Whew. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make our way back.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you like get out of the boat with like it all wrapped up in the net, and you start making your way back. And just as like you get through the jungle and the forest that you all got through, it starts to get lighter again. It's actually dawn breaking.
Oh dear.
'cause Everything. Yeah, it was a long night, but you got through it. And you get to the hangman's tree, and you know, do the thing. And you get down into Peter's hideout. And in the time you've been gone, they set up everything just as how it needed to be. There are candy cane swords. There are gumdrop booby traps where you step into them and you cannot get your foot out. Yes, they are filled with haughty compliments of Kristoff. And everyone is ready. They're ready for a game of holiday. And with that, you guys come in with the bag of everything. And Peter sees it and he goes, "Yes!
Treasure!
Did you teach the pirates?"
We taught the mermaids?
Mermaids? Well,
Yeah.
close enough, I guess.
But Plum got pirate treasure.
Way to go, Plum! and he like looks through the bag and he goes, "Then this can be for you." And it's the dollhouse. He's like, I can set it up like next to Tinks, and you guys can like visit each other or something. I don't know what fairies do.
Fitting that these are sleigh bells.
And
Can I I have like a little out-of-grain question. Are we wrapping up?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over to Timothy.
Yeah.
Gonna fly over to Timothy. Give me a little kiss on the nose. And I'm gonna cast fairy dust so you can fly for a minute.
Yeah, I immediately fly over to Walter, and I put I grab the hat that we got from the treasure and I put it on Walter's head, and I'm like, "You're a pirate, but just for fun."
No, okay. Yeah, I'll be the pirate.
Yay! Have an honor to fight with you.
Peter looks at that and goes, "Well then, in that case, you get the hat, the like red hat with the white fluff. You get the Santa hat." And he looks to Kristoff and he goes, "And you get your wish." And he like snaps his fingers and like Tink comes out and she like looks around and I don't have bells. Yeah. And she like shakes hands with Thimble and is like, "Let's do this." She, like, pats her on the back.
Well, I did have a lot of fun today, and also, I think that Plum would be really sad if I left today, so I'll stay for the holidays, but I'll go after that.
All right.
Kristoff, play beat up
You
pirate.
remind me.
Okay.
I hug his ear, or I don't whatever. I don't think it's really huggable. Like arms spread like this on his cheek.
Okay, Plum. Quit
Okay.
it.
Wait, did you just say beat up the... Oh, and Walter's gonna kind of start running, being chased by all
Chucks
these
a
other
whole
lost
glob
boys.
of honey at him.
And Peter sees it start and he goes, "Holiday!" And all the Lost Boys come to attention and they see them chasing Walter and they join in.
Yeah!
Yay!
Woo!
So that's the end of the Neverland one shot.
That was so fun!
nice.
That was so fun!
That was
Thank you for
really
running
good.
that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
That was so fun.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm Gothic Fairy on TikTok and I think on Twitter as well. Yeah.
I am Captain Krail on all things, but Twitch is the main thing. Go follow me on Twitch.
Oh, I'm Sarah's Coffee on everything. You can find me here playing on Fridays, and on Mondays I play on Fae Fiends and Friends.
Again, I'm Arcane Anthems. You can find me on TikTok and Twitch and Instagram and Twitter and all the other places. But most importantly, you can download all my music for free on Patreon. Patreon.com/ArcaneAnthems. I just hit my 30 song mark, so now there are 30 different bits of RPG music that you can use in your streams or in your campaigns. I'd love for you to all to be using that music. It's a huge passion of mine. So fantastic.
Momo_O'Brien everywhere.
Perfect.
All right, thank you for joining us, and please tune in to Welcome in Socials as well. Thank you for joining us. Happy holidays.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.